Hello, fifth graders. Let's go over your work for today. Already on Wednesday already, can't even believe it. So today we are done with coordinate planes and we're going to start some more geometry looking at, sorry, Lincoln's a little sad today, looking at polygons. So we're going to work a little bit at a time through this presentation. You only have 5 slides to look at today. So on these first the first slide is just adding your name. The second slide is some information about what a polygon is. So you can see a polygon is something that means something with many angles. So it's a figure that has 3 or more line segments that connect to each other. So these two are examples of polygons, but this would not be a polygon. And these are also examples of polygons, but these are not. So no curves, no crosses. Then you guys can look at some information for what the different names of polygons are. We're just specifically talking about naming them in this geometry unit. So I have a video here that you can click on. I also have a picture. And then you can also use your chapter 15 in your math textbook to check out the vocabulary to complete the next 2 slides. So you also are going, I have this as a reference in case you need it later. You're going to draw a line from the term to its name or its definition. So up here is the line tool. And I click that. And now I have this little plus sign, and I can click where I want the term to be matched to. So let's do one that we all know. Octagon reminds me of octopus, so I have 8 legs on an octopus. I have 8 sides on an octagon. I'm going to draw a line from the octagon to the 8 sides, 8 angles. And then I'm done. You guys can go ahead and continue with the rest of these. And then here you're going to type what the polygon's names are. If it's not a polygon, you'll type not a polygon. Remember, I have examples here, as well as you can use your textbook and a video that's linked in there. So you have 5 slides for polygons to complete today. You've got 3 pages in your religion workbook to do. You will be wrapping up for Lewis and Clark with the text questions. I do have the audio link here if you want to follow along in your Journeys textbook, as well as a link to the digital book for you to finish. It's just 2 pages of the text questions like we usually complete. For your research report, I've gotten a couple questions in terms of pacing. Like I've said, each day as we're working on it this week, just go through the steps, and when you finish one step, go to the next. My goal would be for everybody to be in good shape to finish the draft by the end of the week, so we can get into editing and publishing before we start our next project in the middle of next week. But I would love for you to take your time and really get to know your topic. So if you're still working on research and outline, that's just fine. But when you finish the research, I'd like you to start the outline. And like I've said in the past, you pick 3 main topics for your body paragraphs and work on your outline. Each page is a different paragraph. So this is your introduction paragraph. You'll type your sentences right in here. And each page has a document that you can access. The document has definitions as well as an example paragraph with it highlighted the different components for you to access. So you'll be typing directly into this document all of your sentences for your introduction paragraph, your 3 body paragraphs, and your conclusion. Once you have your outline done, drafting is going to be really simple. Because you have all your sentences here, you'll just toss them into some paragraphs in the draft that is part of your assignment here. So when you finish the outline, go ahead and start the draft. If you're still on the research and the outline, focus on that. Try to get the draft typed by the end of the week. And like I said, once you really get this outline, if you spend a lot of time on it, doing the draft will be nothing more than copy and paste, and you will have a draft very shortly. But take your time and do the your own pace. Starting tomorrow, I'll be digging in to see who's got some drafts and start them. And then throughout next week and the weekend, I'll work on going through any drafts that you guys have done. You have lesson 25 for spelling. Some of you have said that for some reason the link for the article isn't working for yesterday's social studies. You do have this article printed in your packet, and I want to say it's even like the first real page in your packet, so you can use that as a resource in your packet if it's not working on your Chromebook. I don't know why it's working for me and not for you, but who knows. We're going to be working on the Oregon Trail today for social studies, and there's just a worksheet for you to complete. I'm wondering if it's missing a resource. I'll have to look. Oh, no, you just read and then add the information down here. So what are 8 reasons that people travel the Oregon Trail? While you read this, and you just double click and type. So you guys should be able to fill that out, but just make sure you read carefully, and if it's too small, we use the magnifying glass over here, and you can zoom in to as big as you would like it to be, so that it's big enough for your Chromebook, because I know it does make it kind of tiny on the Chromebook. So use the zoom in tool if the text is too small. And the last thing is a few pages in your workbook. For these pages, I have it linked here, but it's just for a resource. You can, should be typed, anything that says PDF is a resource. So you can be working on these in your actual workbook. I think that is it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, it'll be done for today. Talk to you later.